Weather emergencies across Australia. In Melbourne, fierce storms pummel the city, roofs ripped off and hailstones leaving a trail of damage. In Sydney, the heatwave takes the power grid to breaking point with a warning over blackouts. And in far north Queensland, highways cut, homes swamped and schools closed, with more record rain on the way. We have special coverage.
In other news, racing bombshell, raids, arrests and shock allegations. Victoria Police widen their investigation into Melbourne Cup winning trainer Darren Weir. Racing Victoria's top boss joins us live.
Unfinished business, a new threat to the Morrison government. Julia Banks vows to run against her former colleague Greg Hunt just months after quitting the party.
Dangerous deep freeze. A polar vortex blankets parts of the US. Temperatures plummeting to minus 50 degrees. It's so cold, people are being told not to talk outdoors.
Health alert, brekkie myth busted. Is it really the most important meal of the day? The new advice that changes everything.
Ipswich Golden Girl, Ash Barty's first TV interview after her incredible performance at the Australian Open. She's live and only on Today.
And Duchess on duty. A pregnant Meghan, pretty in peach, cradles her baby bump as she takes over an important role from the Queen. Today, Thursday, the 31st of January, 2019.
Good morning to you and welcome to Today. Fabulous to have your company this Thursday morning. Plenty going on weather-wise around the country, isn't there?
Yeah, we'll look closely about what's happening across the country and also the fires that are burning, continuing to do so in Tasmania. We know that they've had this run of really unusually hot days and the conditions there are still very volatile and very dangerous, so we'll keep across that situation for you as well. But you know what I'm also really looking forward to this morning?
What is that?
We mentioned the Duchess there in the opener and we'll be looking at the fashion and the role that she's playing in the National Theatre, but I really love it when we have Michael Best on to talk about fashion with the royals. Like, it's really, really great, and I'm sure that he'll have something to say about the shoes that she's wearing, so, you know...
Maybe we should start critiquing what he's wearing
Well, he is the hat fashionista, isn't he?
I just love it when, you know, when clearly he doesn't sort of know much about fashion in the nicest possible way, but he has to now know about it with all the royal stuff, so I just love it. That'll be what I'll look forward to in your bulletins this morning.
Well, I think Bestie knows his fashion, so...
Well, he does now. He has
right.
to.
And if that's not enough of a highlight, we have $60,000 to give away this morning, so stay tuned for our cash call. Plenty to look forward to, and let's get things started with the news. Over to you, Tom.
Well, with their baby due in just a few months, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been out and about meeting some youngsters right across the UK, and we'll go live to our Europe correspondent, Michael Best, for more on this. Michael, Harry has been talking a bit of fatherhood.
Flying the flag, the Aussie flag.
Queenslander through and through. Thank you, Michael Best.
Oh, he did well. I love it. He's getting great. Really good, the little pineapple. I didn't know that. See? Value adding.
Even the shade of pink.
There you are.
It's impressive.
Yeah. Well done, Bestie. Good stuff. All right. The weather is a really big issue right across the country. Let's get the very latest now with Stevie. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, ladies. Good morning to you, Tom.
These are our top stories this Thursday morning, and emergency teams are on the ground across much of Melbourne after wild storms tore down trees and damaged hundreds of homes. A summer scorcher in Sydney today, though. 38 degrees expected in the city, 40 at Penrith and other parts of the city's west. Meantime, in far north Queensland, there are fears of more flooding as hundreds are forced out of their homes around Townsville. And there's a cloud over the racing industry this morning with claims of animal cruelty following the dramatic police raids on the stables of Victorian trainer Darren Weir.
Now for some entertainment news. Boy George and Culture Club took to the stage on Ellen to perform their song Life. And he's also just announced he'll be heading down under in March for a series of DJ shows. To celebrate the release of the movie of the summer, Green Book, we're giving you the chance to win the trip of a lifetime. The movie is inspired by an incredible true friendship, so we want you and a friend to fly to the US and visit New York and New Orleans. While you're there, you and your bestie will stay in fancy hotels and be taken on private tours. To enter, head to our website and tell us in 25 words or fewer why you want to win a trip to New York and New Orleans. The story is a beautiful one where in a divided nation, the pair's differences bring them together. It's nominated for 5 Academy Awards, so don't miss Green Book in cinemas now. You know what, I reckon it's probably a good thing that he's doing a DJ set Boy George,
Boy George.
and not singing. That sounded terrible.
It was a little flat. It was a little flat, wasn't it? Yeah. You'll be meeting him a bit later on in the year, yeah.
All right, so this is my last show.
Well done, Brooke. Great song.
It's been a fun viewing.
It has been. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It has been great to have your company this morning. It is time now for Today Extra, and it's a very good morning to Sonia and Dickie this morning.
Good morning, guys. Actually, Brooke, he's here next Tuesday. And he's coming in. He's coming into the studio.
And he always watches the show, doesn't he?
He does. He loves the show. He loves the show. Yeah.